Well, hello and welcome to another World of Warplanes review video. And in this video we'll be reviewing the Russian I-16 early edition. Now this is a tier 3 aircraft, and the overall aspects is that it has a relatively bad engine, to be honest with you, and 4 7.62 machine guns. Now, with the firepower, we've got 2 machine guns in the nose and 1 on either wing. And so that's the 7.62 machine gun, and it's relatively okay if you're up against tier 3 or below. If you're up against tier 4, you might have a little bit of an issue shooting them down, because it'll take a little bit longer. But it still does do some damage. It's just not as good as compared to something else you might go up against. But the best thing about this aircraft actually is the maneuverability, and you can see now I just did a load of barrel rolls. It didn't really affect the speed that much, but it was able to do them pretty fast, and you could stay in a straight line, and normally that doesn't normally happen. So in terms of maneuverability, this thing can turn corners really easily, turn around, do barrel rolls. You can do some good maneuvers with this to get out of someone that's on your tail. And so that gives you an added advantage, especially when you've got only 75 health points and slightly lower powered machine guns. So you're able to keep on someone's tail and move out of the way like that, because other people aren't willing to move, they're just more willing to crash into you. And so that's very useful in lower tiers when you're going against people who've only just started the game. So you can move out the way pretty easily and get on their tail and shoot them down. And you can see now that the health has already gone down quite a bit, and I've only been shot a little bit. So that's one of the other bad things about this aircraft, is the health. But there are good things to come, so don't single this out. And you can see I just crashed into someone, or someone just crashed into me. It's kind of a mutual crash. But that does take you down your health as well. I was actually surprised I stayed in the air. And so yeah, you can see I think I'm going against a tier 4 aircraft now, and it's not really doing that much damage against the P-36. So you can see where kind of the borderline lies on firepower and health. Now one of the bad aspects of this aircraft is actually the engine, and 2 things about this. It's alright just flying about, but when you're trying to make the aircraft climb, you might have seen from the start, I could only climb up maybe 200 meters before the engine boost decided that it didn't want to boost anymore and overheated. So this is a slightly lower advantage, or less advantage, because I'm one of these people that uses the boost quite often in turns to get out of turns and things like that, and so it's quite a bummer really, because you can't use a really good engine to get out of things, and when you want to climb up to shoot somebody, it just doesn't happen. Of course, if your engine gets damaged as well, then it's even worse. You're only just about staying up in the sky. So in terms of the engine, it's pretty bad. I can't remember if I have an engine upgrade on this or not, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference until you get up to the I-16 late edition. But that's something to look forward to. It's worth getting this aircraft and moving up the tiers to get to the things like the Lag 3, because you'll start to enjoy the aircraft slightly more. You can see, of course, the low health gets you shot out of the sky pretty easily. The only good thing is the maneuverability. So overall, it's an alright aircraft, bordering pretty bad. Purely because of the engine power and the health, and of course the low firepower. But other than that, it's alright. And so this is kind of the end of the review now. I'm just going to give you a quick review, look around what the aircraft looks like. And you can see apparently it's got quite good airspeed. I suppose for a level 3 aircraft it does, and the manoeuvrability is huge. And that's the kind of modules that we can upgrade there. You can see I had the second upgrade on the engine, so it doesn't really do that well kind of engine power. Anyhow, I will see you guys in the next video, and please thumbs up and subscribe, because I'll continue doing the reviews of the aircraft, and I will see you in the next video.